Outbound is a form of direct acquisition that most business owners don't seem to master, right? Limits, restrictions are going through the roof at the moment, right? The e-learning market is still there right now. You can profit from this, but you don't understand the limited opportunity that is there. In 2-3 years from now, Meta, every single outbound system will be so much more complicated to run than today. So you got to take advantage of that, right? Allowing most entrepreneurs, business owners, individuals to quit spending crazy money on unprofitable ads, thinking that that is the path. That's absolutely perfect, because now there's never been more opportunity running cold DMs than ever before. And the person who says that is the person that has achieved $0 to $100,000 a month in cash collected running cold DMs. I have a complete track record. You guys have seen my YouTube videos. Most of you guys know what I'm talking about. But for the guys that don't know, my name is Nick. I literally turned 21 yesterday, so I'm 21 years old. I built my company up, my first company, from $0 to $110,000 a month, 107 exactly, cash collected within under 7 months, starting from complete scratch. Now, I built my consulting company up from January to March in under 12 weeks, from $0 to 105K cash collected within one single month, following the exact strategy that I will be going to explain you in this video. Because we booked 100 meetings in the last 30 days, 32 canceled, so 100 taken meetings, right? Then you can see your tracking sheet that I will be showing you, the entire structure here, revenue tracker, you can see revenue tracker. I would definitely track your revenue. If you're not currently tracking your revenue, you're doing something wrong. I don't know why my ads manager is open. In this video, I'm going to share you my exact outbound script, right? That collected me 100K in the last 3 months in a row. Full appointment setting process, breaking down every single step, because this metric can be leveraged with ads, with the inbound process. This metric can be leveraged whenever you send cold outbound messages, right? Because the most important thing to understand is that this is the updated version of 2024. And in 2024, more and more people go into content and ads because they think acquisition in terms of cold DMs becomes too complicated. Completely fair, perfect, because that means there's more space for us. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking create this shit. After this video, you'll know exactly what to do to make $25,000 to $50,000 a month in completely organic, leveraging a direct acquisition source. So important topics to cover first. Okay, the math, 9,000 outreaches. That is, let's say a 10% response rate with the outreach messages that I'm going to show you in this video. You'll at least get a 12 to 18% response rate, okay? 98 calls, but from that process, let's say you have 70 closes, 4K offer. The average offer within the info product market is on average 4K. I will be dialing into the exact metrics here. I'll show you everything, guys. Like, don't worry about that. Labor, hiring a virtual assistant, etc. that can operate on this process for you to maximize leverage. You're a business owner. You're not a worker. You're working if you do all this stuff yourself. If you delegate, automate, and systematize this structure, you can call yourself a business owner and you will profit highly. Because the people that are making the most amount of money are the people that understand how to create the most amount of leverage, okay? Quality, reaching out to the right leads with a specific process. So let's dive into this specific structure, okay? Instagram outreach template. The first thing that I want to show you specifically is you want to be able to track data, right? But what is the most important thing to understand specifically about this entire structure? Product market fit. The first and most important thing, channel and source. Where do we find the people and what channel do we leverage? Do we leverage Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram? Based on the ICP, we decide what the channel source is gonna be. Where do we find the leads and how do we attract them? But wait, Nick, how do we attract the ICP? How do we get the right people to listen to us, to hop on a call with us? You are watching my content for a couple minutes right now. And the chances that you would be my ICP compared to the people that clicked off a couple minutes ago is very high, because I'm speaking directly towards somebody that needs the solution that I'm presenting here on this screen. So that makes sense because my messaging is in line, because I made a video about, okay, cold outreach template, IG, how to make money from IG. And you're clicking on that because you obviously need that. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. So the entire purpose of messaging is speaking to the pain points of your audience and making sure that you can capitalize on that with a solution for people that pay you a lot of money. And now I got to figure out, my job is, I got your attention, but how do I convert that attention? How do I make sure that I make you think that the amount of value I give in the video, the messaging I pursue in this video is going to make you book a call? Because some of you won't, some of you do, right? And that's the messaging. Source, channel, operational capacity. The amount of leverage we create is in proportion with the operational capacity. When we send, very simple example, I'm going to make a video soon about that bot, right? 300 messages a day. Do you have a setter in place and do you have the infrastructure in place that allows you to send 300 a day? If not, you don't have the operational capacity, so you can only send 100. That means that you limit the entire source, the entire acquisition channel and the fucking messaging, because you can only send 100. That means you can test not that fast as somebody can that can send 300. That means you cannot get as many clients because the other person is doing more volume, right? Cool if I tell you more about how I can book you 60 to 90 qualified appointments per month without your effort. One of the biggest messages that I made multiple six figures from. This message is so fucking powerful because you directly speak to somebody's pain. Right? This is a message that acquires pain and gives them proof. I don't know why I said 6, but it should be 60. 60 to 90 qualified appointments per month without your effort. You decrease time, you give them an insane result, an insane outcome, and you directly tell them straightforward on what they can expect. And people fucking love that shit. I can go over all of these, but we can do that another time. 60K cash collected for one of our clients, booking him 60 to 90 qualified appointments through our appointment setting system. Cool if I show you how. Immediate social proof. This is a completely different approach. I make good money from this as well. We tested it. And these variants that I will be showing you in this video are the best variants that make me the most amount of money, right? And that make my clients the most amount of money. But understand one thing. Every single person of you, when you're gonna use this exact metric within the video that I'm showing you right now, you gotta fucking make it personalized. You gotta make it unique based on your situation. Because you're a different person with a different offer, with different skills, and with a different mission. You want to bring a different solution to the market. Maybe it's similar to mine. Cool. But make sure you do it based on who you are and what you are capable of doing. Maybe you cannot book somebody 60 appointments. Maybe you cannot make somebody 60K in a month, right? So capitalize and structure the messaging based on the channel that you choose, the source that you choose. You're not opening normally with, hey, let me show you this. I'm showing you right now, literally. I want to show you this. You won't mentally understand. It's ridiculous. How many people send me, hey? Don't fucking use hey. Listen to me right now. Don't use hey. When you use hey name, you're an actual fucking loser. I'll tell you why. Let me show you this. We've tested it for so long. But show it. Hey, what's up, Nick? Hey. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Hi, bro. Hi there. Hey, Nick. Hey, G. Hello, Nick. Fuck hey. Stop doing that bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Every single person that is telling you to use hey from the start is a loser, because that is not how we want to operate within the market we are living in right now. People don't understand that that doesn't work anymore. So you got to use different type of messaging styles, right? Oh, this is so interesting. I made 22K a couple days ago. And I want to show you the metric that I leverage personally here, because this is sick. Everybody knows what a trend is. A trend is a source that you can capitalize on a trend to profit highly within a short time span. That is a trend, okay? If you hop on a trend, you can profit highly. But a trend is never sustainable. It's not constant. So you want to be able to understand how to build the right infrastructure on the right trend. Does that make sense? You're not going to build a lifelong lasting fucking infrastructure for you to be able to capitalize on a trend, because a trend is gone in 2-3 months. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? So the data source, the environment it's so important to understand how to capitalize on trends. I have to say one main reasons why I think I became successful is because I picked the right opportunity at the right time, and that boosted me up. So it increased my standards. So every single time you hop on a trend, it increases your value. It can add something to your audience. It can add something to your world, right? So another one is, it's pretty warm. I had to compensate that with a cold DM. That's exactly how I booked 90 meetings on autopilot, done for you. Cool if I share? Very good one. Humor. A lot of people like humor. So much, right? And capitalizing on a trend is, for most people cannot understand how to pick the right opportunity at the right time. That's the reason why they get mentored. That's the reason why they get help, right? The reason why people get help is because they don't understand how to make the right decision at the right time, because business is all about timing. But this one is perfect because it adds a lot of humor, right? Got one of our clients to 60K cash with his first month, within his first month, with a brand new offer starting from scratch. Next level. You got to see this. Completely controversial. It's not direct, it's just controversial. It's just random. And that is what I like. Boom. You can leverage all these testimonials. Leverage all these fucking testimonials that you have. If you don't have testimonials, leverage value. Or don't even make a thing like this. Make one like these, or make one like this, right? So guys, hopefully this structure makes a little bit more sense. Find product market fit, understand the funnel sequences that you need to leverage for you to be able to convert these people, what I'm going to talk about right now. And then understand how to make the right decisions at the right time so you can hop on trends, because every single time something different works. I used something that was very sick. We made 100K in like 50, 60 days in 2 months with that, with Sam Ovens in the fucking, what is it? In the outreach message. Whenever school popped off, we made so much money from that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And whenever we work with clients, we understand and we capitalize based on the trends that are operating right now in the market for us to be able to profit highly from that, right? And I think the e-learning market isn't a trend because that will stay alive for months, years, decades, right? But within these, there are detailed variants and detailed trends that you can leverage for you to be able to boost yourself. And that is something that I think you should definitely do whenever it feels ethically right for you and whenever you are capable of understanding how to do that. 70% relies on the first 2 messages. The same structure counts for the VSLs, etc. The converting mechanism. So how do we respond when people tell us the opener? They say, okay, yes, cool, tell me more, right? What do we say at that point? What do we say? Let me show you this first. I want to show you this first. When we go here, integrate trust. A problem, authority, a system, and status are the 4 most important components whenever a person responds. Why do we send an opener? The only fucking reason why we send an opener is because we want people to respond. So you better say something crazy for people to respond, because otherwise they will respond to me and not to you. Okay? The most important thing is authority, status, systems, and problems when you have a response. No matter what the fuck you say, you want a response. You're not operating on a sale. You don't want a sale. You don't want a conversation. You don't want anything. You just don't even need money. You just want a response. The only thing you care about is when you send an outreach message, people don't leave you unseen, or you get a response from them. They say yes, a positive reply. Based on the entire conversational flow, you want to book them in a call. Based on the call, you want to close them. Appointment setting is not closing people. It's booking people into appointments. So that is very important metric to understand, because most people, too many of my clients that join me and say, yo, Nik, my appointment setting flow is fucked. Okay, cool. What are you doing? Yeah, I just cannot make the sale. Like, it doesn't work. And like, it's not there to make sales. It's there to book appointments, bro. Like, obviously, you know what I mean? So that's very important factor to understand. Before I tell you more, how many appointments are you currently booking? Curiosity. Curiosity, and you keep the mystery. You keep the mystery, but at the same time, you create curiosity, and at the same time, you figure out their problem. Because what if you have the data on how many appointments they book? They say 6. Cool. Ooh, okay. Maybe you already have a client based on 6 meetings. They book 6 meetings a week. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. We can get information, bro. The most important thing is we need information. We need information to be able to grow sustainably and know how people respond, how people react. I run that outbound for 1.5 fucking years. And the only reason why I'm still here, where I'm right now, or where I'm, holy shit. And the only reason why I'm here, running a 7-figure company consistently with the most happiest clients in the world, is only because I gathered a shit ton of data. There's not a single company within the market operating on 7 figures, probably 8 and 9 figures. They will have more data than I do, because otherwise I would be there as well. But I have so many documents and data, and that is why this works, okay? Send asset. You send the asset based on, let's say, this message that you send, and then you send them the asset, right? Client transformation from 0 to 60K after finishing, give me a hands up so I can send you the appointment setting system. You send the asset, right? We basically help companies add an extra 100K a month. This is explanation. You can go for the explanation route. I personally don't like it. You could do it because it could be very direct and a lot of people could love it. We have made multiple 5 figures from it, but it's a direction that you could take. Sacrificing time and effort isn't worth it when you're running a business owner. Pain. The system saves you months and will make you millions. Send them a loom or send them an asset. So this is sending them a loom and an asset that can be scary. When there's not enough authority, they'll probably don't watch it. When there's not enough status, they'll probably not watch it. So I would recommend this to do if you're, let's say, verified, you have a very good profile, you have a lot of social proof. When you're starting, to say this or say this one of these two, okay? The entire system, and this is too valuable. This is literally the system that allowed me personally to scale to the levels where I'm at now, and the system that acquires me to constantly attract new attention and convert new attention. Headline, most important thing. This is based on outreach, and this is based on DM closing, okay? To show you this specific structure, I have closed people in the DMs for a shitload of money, okay? Let me show you this if it's loading. It's going to take a bit, but Max, that's so fucking funny, bro. Look at this. Clients make 10K days. What do they buy? Yeah. Max made 10K a day. He's spending that on fucking Iron Man stuff. What is glitching? Do you guys hear that sound? So I can walk you through this entire system, right? Let me see here. Oscar 35K. No, payment process. Paid in the DMs. Boom. As you can see here. Paid in the DMs. Another one here soon. Let me see. Paid in the DMs. Should be somewhere here. Here, this one. Paid in the DMs. Let me scroll down. Another one here, paid in the DMs. I have people paying the DMs multiple times a week. You know, this one paid in the DMs. This one paid in the DMs. A lot of DMs here. This one paid in DMs. DM closes are amazing, right? But you're going to get to a point with your business where you're capable of leveraging and adding the case study benefits, futures, offer, pricing part, where you can literally DM close people on autopilot. I close multiple four-figure deals within the fucking DMs. So if you want to DM me, if you want to work with me, you can DM me. I can say the payment link, right? Because my converting assets are doing all the work for me. These converting assets, the video that I'm making right now, are literally doing 90% of the fucking work for me. So I don't have to sell people. I'm not here to hop on a sales call with you and say, yo, this is what you get. This is why you need to work with me. Fuck that. I want you to already work with me and then hop on a call with me. Okay? Headline, right? Status is king. Status is the most important thing to acquire. When you have a profile that is attractive for the market, people will, it's just the thing. It's just the thing. Trust me. Status is one of the most important things that you can acquire in the market we live in right now. If you buy a G-Wagon and you're 20 years old, you're a G for some reason because you have status, because you have money, because you have, you know, and more people want that thing that you don't have. So status is the most beautiful thing about that is that you have something that other people cannot get, and that's the reason why people give it value. Okay? Problem angle. You want to find that problem, right? As we do here. Before I tell you more, how many appointments are you currently booking? What is that? What is the pain that you have? Well, do you want to solve the fulfillment system? Maybe. Do you want to solve the appointment setting system? Cool. If you want to solve the appointment setting system, I'm going to hop on a call with you. I'm going to show you exactly how we solve that together. But we're not going to talk about fulfillment. When people want appointments, we're not going to talk about ads when they want a cold DM system. Fuck that. Give people the solution that they want so you can literally sell them the mechanism that they need for them to be able to get the results. Story, problem, argument. Argument summary, you provide them with a solution. You can book people in here. You either book people in or you provide them with a solution. So this is already a solution. So you rewire the entire script by putting the solution upwards here. That can work. It can also not work, right? And then you get to a point whenever you want to DM close people where you leverage case studies, benefits, futures, and offer pricing within the DMs. You send a payment link and they pay. But for most people, 99% of people watching this video, leverage this sales process. Headline, status, problem angle, story, problem, argument, summary, solution, and the solution is to book them on a call. To say, here's the calendar link, pay me right now. Not pay me right now. Book in a call right now and then pay me. Okay? Sacrifice. This is what I meant. This is DM closes. I get DM closes. I don't know why it's so blurry, but literally what I just showed you. These DM closes are crazy. People are paying money in the DMs because the converting assets are so fucking optimized. Ads. No. So, the questions, what do we do after that? The most important two things is the opener and the second message. It's literally 70% of conversation. If you do that right, you'll book meetings. Trust me. Trust me on that one. You'll book meetings, no problem. Questions from the prospects. How much is this? What are the guarantees? How many clients are you working with? What niches are your clients in? How do you generate 100 appointments? Do you have case studies? What is your offer? What is your pricing? Oof. What a big problem are you thinking right now? Because you don't know how to respond to that, right? Guarantee. 100% action-based, 90 days, track record, world-class case studies, minus 1% dispute rate, lock-in price and spot, 500 fully refundable deposit to secure your spot and pricing. Save 2 to 3K, right? Next steps, check it with your team, reference checks, thumbs up, thumbs down. Check in, do all this stuff. Like, this will make you so much money. Follow-ups are making me 30% a year, 25 to 27 to 30% a year more money than most people by having systems in place, by people having the right expectation on what they can expect. They know exactly what they get when they work with me. Why do you think the client results are amazing? Because they know exactly till detail what they get, till the end of the fucking world, what they get based on the fact of working with me and how we track data for their company, how I partner with them, and how I help them scale. Because the only thing that I do, I'm a growth partner, right? You can say, I fucking hate these buzzwords, but you can really say growth partner. I'm literally working one-on-one with people for 6 months to scale their company up. and to get them to a level where they are satisfied with the results that they generate. And that is normally $100,000 a month in cash. Okay? So how do we respond? You can respond things like this. Or let's say you offer 7.5, you can respond like that, right? Of course, one of our clients here was able to manage 40 DMs every single day with 2 growth specialists. We were able to book about 3 to 5 meetings per day for our clients. Offer explanation, the price. You can respond in ways like that. But then, content authors and their effect on the market. This is positioning. Positioning, now it becomes interesting, because positioning is interesting. And the most important part, you can literally have a complete shit offer and be shit at everything, charge 9K and get that paid in full by somebody else. Or you can be so good at what you do, have the most insane service delivery, have a 2K offer and not being able to sell that offer. Positioning is so fucking important. Mentally, physically, in terms of the amount of money you make, in terms of your fucking reputation, in terms of your track record, in terms of everything. In turn, right? It doesn't have a lot of effect on a market. Agency. Whenever you hear, I'm an agency, people don't really care. In-house expert. It's more interesting, right? An in-house expert could be a client success manager for a specific team, right? Could be, like setter is normally, could be agency, could be intern, but could also be in-house expert. Whenever you get a setter, you take him on board, he's more like a growth specialist. Awesome, bro. Let's fucking do it. Perfect. You want to be the partner. You want to be the person that they need. I have clients charging 20K upfront deals because they frame it the right way. Framing, positioning is key in business. When you understand how to frame and position things the right way, you can make 5 times the amount of money compared to what fucking John can do with 10 times more experience. Trust me, framing. Keep that in fucking mind, because I'm going to make a video about this one. Holy shit. A message, right? You want to understand this. Messaging. A message with the wrong wavelength achieves no resonance, like in the market, with any single person, individual. Broadcasting messaging to your customers in this wavelength results in no interaction and no attraction and no conversion. Just because of the fact that when you don't have the right messaging, you won't be in line and you won't trigger other people. A message with the same wavelength is perfect because you are triggering other people. Triggering other people is the most important thing. You're still watching, so I'm triggering you in some sort of way. I wouldn't be triggering you, like I'm triggering you in some sort of way. The reason why you're still watching is because I'm triggering you. You feel triggered. You feel like, fuck yeah, what is he telling me? I need to know more, right? And that's exactly the reason. That is exactly the reason why you should be able to fucking focus on this and make this bigger and bigger and bigger, right? The messaging part. So messaging in line with, let me see, the channel, the source you leverage based on operational capacity. So the amount of volume that you can do, basically, right? The operations that you run based on the problems that you figure out, the authority that you create, the status that you create, and the systems that you create. You can scale this shit to the moon. You can scale this to 100K a month in cash. That's exactly how I did it, right? Follow-ups. Oof. How to create your world with follow-up sequences. The only reason, and I would say the first 3K of my audience is made by fucking follow-ups. My setter has created my audience for me. I'll tell you why. Instead of throwing attention away, hey, Nick, you know what? I don't really feel comfortable hopping on a call with you right now because I don't feel ready. Instead of trying to convert them, put them in the trash and delete the message. Say this. Cool. You know what? I have so much value on my Instagram, on my YouTube. Please go to my YouTube, go to my Instagram, and observe the information there. You put them back into the fucking funnel. You don't lose out on the attention that you've generated. This is what me and my team did for fucking months. Every single person we DM, we didn't lose out on the fucking attention. I don't care if I needed to send 10 follow-ups or if I needed to send them 10 YouTube assets. But when they see my YouTube video, then they'll get back to me. They're in my world. And in my world, I have the influence. So when I have the influence, I can make people do anything they want, right? And that's exactly why this fucking system works, bro. Like, create a world of attention-grabbing sources. Watch this video. Watch this fucking video. Most insane video I ever made. Effective follow-ups using a re-engaging ad. Could be an ad. Today we're talking about sequences, called DM sequences, while keeping other metrics constant. To show the value of a content asset or social media profile. Let's consider a model that relates future cash flow, right? Constantly by converting influence. We convert influence by adding people to our audience. The way we add people to our audience is by running ad traffic. Boom. Ad traffic. Adding people to my audience. I spent fucking $400 in the last, it's not the last day. What did I spend today? I spent fucking $200 on ads today. A little bit more. 400 today on ads. Boom. I get new attention. Boom. Here, as you can see, notifications, follower, attention. Every single fucking almost minute, 80 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 27. All these people are following me, interacting. Boom. They see this stuff. They see the content here. Oh shit, you know what? Nick has a YouTube channel? Oh really? Cool. Boom. Here, we have new stuff. To build it, one needs to intersect a channel platform, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, a message, the way you speak to the market, the way you speak to your ICP, what we just talked about, the resources and skills of the creator, the skills that you capitalize on, could be ads, could be funnel building, could be copywriting, could be fucking anything, you know? The technology, the system that we leverage, called the automatic bot, automation, systems, the entire infrastructure, the right timing, what we talked about, and that intersection must be unique. I'm creating these Miro videos. Every single time people hear Miro, they think about Nik Setting. Every single time they hear about POV, they think about Daniel Dalen. Every single time you think about a fucking orange Bugatti, you think about Andrew Tate. Fucking hell. Unique perspectives, unique selling points, status is king. Bro, like the Miro thing is just my thing, and people know that shit, right? So every single time somebody makes a Miro, it relates to my situation. You want to understand how many people copy my videos is ridiculous. It's good for me because it's more exposure, right? To profit, the message must be unique and useful. Plus, a true competitive advantage within the product should be created. If you cannot do that, you won't be able to succeed. Niche 1, niche 2, niche 3, and niche 4. How far do you go? Do you decide to go in a bigger market with less niched opportunity, or do you decide to go in a smaller market with a lot of quality opportunity, but the volume is less? I'm operating, I would say, in niche 2, end 2. I have clients that operate in niche 1, I have clients that operate in niche 4. Niche 4, broad core sellers, targeting people making money online. Niche 1, 25K offers, specific growth partners, working with fucking real estate operations within US. You know, like there are different type of metrics that we can leverage. Profiting 100K a month is literally peanuts, leveraging a system with all optimized components. Data and tracking. So guys, it's very important. Everything that I told you is so fucking important. How do we measure data? How do we prevent ups and downs? How can we make sure that the ups and downs are not there? Create consistency. The reason why ups and downs are created is because there are different components within a business. I talked about this 2 videos ago. Every single component in a business is not optimized, and that prevents you from staying consistent. Your acquisition nobody is doing that because you're focusing on fulfillment. So your acquisition doesn't allow you to get more sales in, while your fulfillment is full because you're working on it. And then your clients are fulfilled, and cool, boom. You know what? Acquisition, 20K a month. But who's going to fulfill for these clients? Oh, fuck, we need to go back to our fulfillment. Then, oh shit, no money next month because nobody is fulfilling. So you want every source to be automated. The way you can do this by 4 things, right? Code, media, teams, and systems and labor. So implement these people, implement these systems, implement the teams, implement code. I'm working on code, the 4th pillar right now. You shouldn't work on code when you don't make 50 to 100K a month. It doesn't make any sense. Only leverage code whenever you have a lot of money. To reinvest into your business. So tracking, outbound, constant indication, metrics, all symmetric, right? Leverage this sheet. I have one for myself. This is a new one. I refresh it. If you want this doc, I can send it to you if you want to. I can send this entire doc to you. It's going to help you a lot, guys. Like, it's going to help you so much. For you to be able to capitalize on attention and just fucking crush it within the market, bro. Like, I want you to crush it. I want you to make so much money that every single person of what we're operating in right now with you, me, all these fucking people in this market, we want to profit the most amount of money as we fucking can. Do it right now. If you cannot do it alone, book in a call in the description, right? Check out all my case studies, the best case studies in the market. But take action. Do shit, bro. Fucking take action and do shit. What I want to show. Next one. This is commission tracker. Track your commission. Why wouldn't you track your commission? Why wouldn't you? Track shit, bro. I get 90% of clients that I get don't have systems, don't have data sheets, don't have shit. They don't track and do shit. No fucking sense why they're not like 30K a month. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the reason why you're not 100K is because you don't track, you don't have systems, you don't have a good team. Your messaging is not in line with the problems that you want. You're not an authority, you don't have status, you don't have a brand, you don't have shit. Okay, so solve these problems for yourself. Please, guys, start solving these problems for yourself. Okay, hopefully this video was valuable. Next video will be a very niche down video as well, based on how we can run the ads, how we can run the entire cold DM system, things like that, messaging. I can walk you guys through that. Please let me know any feedback if you guys want any specific videos. And guys, Climate Retreat Dubai is coming. I have asked 4 people, and they all 4 said yes. In September, begin October, we're gonna do Climate Retreat Dubai. Oh wait, maybe I can show. Let me see this shit. Oh, it's gonna be fucking nice, boys. This is gonna be sick. So I'm hosting a Climate Retreat in Dubai. So a personal invite. This is basically not for fucking people on YouTube, but penthouse, yacht, some dinners, work, mastermind, cars. This is gonna be the biggest fucking thing ever. We're gonna make so much content, have so much fucking fun. This is gonna be fucking next level. This was the first one, you guys know, right?
Leverage this.
This was Climate Retreat Greece.
Without any effort.
You want to scale 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100K a month, right? Hit this guy up, sign with him, like genuinely, was the best decision I ever made in my entire career.
Effort saves money. Money saves time. Leverage saves both.
Down in his heart, he didn't just win! And to win!
Yeah.
And to win!
Our careers on shelves like Amazon distribution center. Hell, really hate to call on broski for the dirty work. I'd rather do it by myself. Clack, clack, clack.
Wanna do a race? Yeah, I'll fuck you.
And it is it looks immaculate. Really good. Like that's really immaculate.
It just looks insane.
Actually,
Started again. Trying to forget you was just a waste of time. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see.
Bro, life is good. Life is fucking good. Enjoy your life. Do stuff that you love in life. Make some good amount of money so you can just spend that shit. We can go with clients to fucking Dubai and just like, oh, I'm so fucking excited for that. I live in Dubai right now, so we'll go to my hometown and then just fucking chill and spend some good money for a fucking week. It's gonna be an expensive week, but it's mostly gonna be a fun week. It's going to be a week full of opportunity. It's going to be a week full of learning. It's going to be a week full of experience, and a week that nobody will ever fucking forget. It's not all about money in life, but just having some cash flowing business running for yourself is fucking fulfilling. Helping other people, seeing other people succeed. This is what makes me fucking happy. This is actually what makes me happy. Max making 10K, spending on a
8 days, what do they buy?
Yeah. That's so funny. That's so funny. Like it's just life. Like it's just full of opportunity, full of, you know, like enjoyment, full of, especially fulfillment. I have fulfilled my purpose, and my purpose was helping as many people as I can, specifically based on their situation and changing their life. And whenever you can make that happen in life, you have fulfilled your dream. Have I fulfilled my dream? No. Have I fulfilled one of my dreams? Of course, right? But you always have new dreams, new missions, a new vision. I think it always adapts. People say they have one vision and one mission. That's retarded. Based on how you live and the people that you surround yourself with, your goals will change, and that's fine, right? But as long as you're growing, I think as long as you're growing, you're moving, you're behaving yourself the right way with the right people in the right environment, with the right opportunities, you're good. You're good, right? Life is not all about going for one goal, because your goal will adapt. You will go left sometimes when you needed to go right, and that's part of the game. You know what I'm talking about? So I appreciate your time, guys. Hopefully this video was very valuable based on everything that I've explained. And let's fucking crush this. If you want a sheet, you can send it to me. If you want to work with me, book in a call in the description. We're gonna fucking crush this together. We're gonna build you some good systems, build you some good acquisition systems, making ads, giving that a 30x ROAS, making sure that the cold DM systems are profitable, the outbound systems are dialed, implementing you as setter, closer, operational manager, client success manager, media buyer, cold caller, whatever the fuck you need. I have access to the best people, and just make some good money, help other people, and actually help other people get the best client results so you can leverage that within the marketing. Guys, I appreciate your time. Speak to you.